Welcome. I created this channel as a safe space, a place where you can tap, breathe, and release stress when life feels overwhelming. Whether you're dealing with anxiety, tension, or the everyday pressures of life, you are not alone here. Each EFT session is designed with care to support your emotional balance, ease, and resilience. If this practice resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications so a moment of calm is always here when you need it. Thank you for being here. Before we begin tapping, I invite you to take a moment and check in with yourself and bring into your awareness the sadness and the depression that you are carrying. You don't need to relive it or sink into it. Simply acknowledge that it's there, allowing it to be seen for the purpose of healing. Now, with this awareness, give it a number on a scale from 1 to 10. A 1 means it's very light, barely noticeable, though it's still present. And a 10 means it feels extreme, heavy, and almost unbearable. Trust the number that comes to you, because it's simply a way to measure how this emotion feels in this moment. And before we begin tapping together, I want to remind you that the words I speak are simply a guide. If what I say doesn't quite capture what you are personally experiencing, I encourage you to change the wording so it fits you more closely. For example, if I say, "This depression, this sadness, weighing me down," and that doesn't feel strong enough or accurate enough for your experience, you might instead say something like, "This depression, this sadness, crushing me," or "This heaviness, this sadness, overwhelming me." The point of tapping is not just to repeat the words. It's to give a voice to your own emotions as they truly resonate within you. I am here to guide you, but every session can be and should be personalized so that it reflects your unique situation and feelings in this moment. And I also want to share a quick note about the collarbone point. When I tap here, I often choose to use just one hand. You can absolutely use both hands if that feels better for you. There's no right or wrong way. But personally, I find that using both sometimes distracts me, since I'm trying to keep my hands in sync. Tapping here helps open the chest, ease tension in the shoulders and throat, and calms feelings of stress and overwhelm. It can restore a sense of grounding and clear the way for deeper, freer breathing. So allow yourself to choose the method that feels best for you. One hand, both hands, or even alternating back and forth as you tap on this point and invite in release, calm, and renewed energy. Begin with the karate chop point. Even though I feel this sadness inside of me, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though this depression weighs heavily on me, I choose to honor how I feel in this moment. Even though I feel overwhelmed and unsure of how to move forward, I'm open to the possibility of even a small shift. Eyebrow. This sadness is so heavy. Side of eye. This depression feels like a weight upon my chest. Under eye. Sometimes it feels too much to carry. Under nose. This sadness takes up so much space inside me. Chin. I feel overwhelmed by it all. Collarbone. Use one or two hands. This heavy depression, this sadness pressing down on me. Underarm. It feels so hard to breathe sometimes. Top of head. All this sadness, all this depression. Eyebrow. This sadness is still here. It's still present. Side of eye. This depression still feels so very heavy. Under eye. But maybe I don't have to carry all of it right now. Under nose. Maybe I can let even a small part of it soften. Chin. Just a little shift, even if I can't feel it yet. Collarbone. Allowing a little space for relief. Underarm. Allowing just a breath of possibility. Top of head. I'm open to even the tiniest shift in this sadness. Eyebrow. I still feel this sadness. Side of eye. And some depression also. Under eye. But I notice maybe it's just a little less heavy. Under nose. I can feel a slight change in how I'm holding it. Chin. A little more room in my breath. Collarbone. Maybe not as overwhelming in this moment. Underarm. I'm allowing myself to feel even a little lighter. Top of head. I notice something beginning to shift. Now relax your arms at your sides. Take a gentle breath and pause. And notice how you feel. Has anything shifted? If not in your mind, then scan your body. Are you breathing a little easier? Does your chest, your shoulders, or your stomach feel any different? Are there any subtle sensations of release? Even if it feels very small, notice if there's a little more willingness inside for you to continue tapping, to see what else may open up for you. When you're ready, we're going to begin again at the karate chop point. Even though I feel sadness and depression, I'm open to seeing this from a new perspective. Even though I've been carrying so much heaviness, I'm willing to allow a little more light in. Even though this sadness is still with me, I choose to believe that I can begin to feel better. Eyebrow. This sadness has been here for a while. Side of eye. But I don't have to be stuck with it forever. Under eye. Maybe this heaviness is beginning to shift. Under nose. I'm open to new ways of feeling lighter. Chin. I've carried this for far too long. Collarbone. Maybe I don't have to hold all of it anymore. Underarm. I can allow more space for relief. Top of head. I'm beginning to believe I can feel better. Eyebrow. I honor this sadness, but I don't have to stay here. Side of eye. I can let even more light in. Under eye. I choose to breathe more freely. Under nose. I choose to allow more ease in my body. Chin. I am releasing the weight I've been carrying. Collarbone. Allowing sadness to move through and not define me. Underarm. Opening myself to a new perspective. Top of head. Beginning to feel just a little more hope. Eyebrow. This sadness is not my permanent state. Side of eye. Depression does not define me. Under eye. I can shift this heaviness, even little by little. Under nose. I am willing to create more space inside. Chin. Space for peace. Collarbone. Space for calm. Underarm. Space for lightness. Top of head. I am beginning to remember that I am more than this sadness. Now let's pause one final time. Take a deep, gentle breath and check in. Notice any shifts, emotional, physical, or even subtle. Has anything released or softened? And did your breathing change? Ask yourself if you are open to continuing this process in the future. And whatever that you noticed or didn't notice today is completely valid. Each session of tapping is a step in your journey, planting seeds that will continue to grow over time. I encourage you to take a few minutes to journal about your experience. Write down any sensations, emotions, or thoughts that came up. Journaling helps you recognize subtle changes, reinforces your progress, and deepens your connection to self. As we close, take a moment to gently affirm to yourself, I am safe. I am supported. I am open to healing. I am allowing myself to feel lighter, even just a little, in this moment. Thank you for being here and for sharing this time. I honor the courage it takes to show up for your own healing. If this session speaks to you, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with others. That way you'll be notified whenever I release new tapping sessions, meditations, and other healing practices designed to support you on your journey. Namaste.